The rules that garner respect for us as individuals are non-negotiable. Great quote from Wes Watson. I really thought that once I made enough money in barbering that it would solve everything. If I just plugged my umbilical cord straight into money-making activities from the age of 18 years old, all I did was cut hair, you guys. And I remember walking to the dorm rooms with this silver suitcase full of Walmart clippers, and I get to the dorms, one guy needed a haircut. After I finished his hair, I got into the elevator. Someone said, "What is that, bro? Are you a barber? Or is that like a trumpet or something?" I said, "No, I'm a barber." He said, "Bro, I need a cut." Next thing you know, I go to his dorm room, and I had a line of students who needed haircuts. This is how I built clientele in the beginning. Straight word of mouth. What I wish I would have known is that if I built my Instagram up faster, that would have raised my clientele faster. I could have demanded a higher price because of how much demand I would have had. Supply and demand is a beautiful thing. But the lesson I learned after going from those $5 haircuts in those dorm rooms to the guy who makes $200 minimum, and I was getting paid $1,000 for a single haircut in a few years. That was an incredible journey. I'm so proud of myself. However, when I looked in that mirror, I wasn't proud of myself. I felt off. Something didn't feel right, you guys. And it's because the rules that garner respect for us as individuals are non-negotiable. Meaning, like, I can't just walk in the room and pretend to be that guy when I know I'm not that guy. I can't just walk in the room with a track record of letting myself down when I know I'm not someone who holds their word. And I try to walk in the room with high-performing individuals who do hold their word, who do hit their wake time, who, when they're challenged, it is a confession of your character. Through a difficulty and a challenge in life, it confesses our character in that moment. Are we going to fold, or are we going to rise to our higher self? And I always knew about myself, I was supposed to be that guy who rose up. I was supposed to be that guy who had a higher self with his hand out like this. And I'm struggling, I'm challenging, and I'm like, bro, my finances aren't where they want to be. I don't have any guidance or structure. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. 3 breakdown moments of my story. When I was in Sacramento, I had my wallet. The money in my wallet got stolen, and my bike got stolen. And I just went home and cried. All my clients weren't coming back. I really wasn't that good of a barber yet. And the only thing I could do was look at that man in the mirror. And from there, I looked up. My higher self was like, bro, please don't give up. And that's what I'm telling you, bro. Please don't give up. All you need is a blueprint and a plan and some time. You're going to be jacked one day, homie. I look at these photos. I'll pop them on the screen. I thought I was always going to look like this. But if I could talk to him, I would say, you're going to be jacked one day, bro. And not only are you going to be, but you must be. Because the rules that garner respect for us as men and as individuals, they're non-negotiable. You can't not be jacked. You can't not walk around in a world that's surface level driven and not be up to par. We're going to look you up and down and make a snap judgment of your posture, appearance, how well you present yourself, and all your clothing and your haircut. We're all judged by how we look. So homie, promise me when I say with enough time, you're gonna get your clientele up through posting every day, through building a portfolio of your work. Trust me when I say you're gonna get ripped. You're gonna get jacked, bro, through working out every day, through tracking your food every day. The 10-year plan never fails. The 10-year plan never fails. And the rules that garner respect for us as individuals, they're non-negotiable. And trust me when I say, you're gonna get rich, bro. I mean, you're gonna be wealthy one day, bro. I believe in you, bro, because I know that you have habits of a guy who just doesn't miss. He just sticks to the script. He doesn't go out and party. He doesn't mess up his life. Having kids too early with the wrong woman, buying clothes that I can't afford, jewelry that I can't afford. I always knew that it was sticking to my script of what works that was gonna get me wealthy. And guess what, you guys? By 23 years old, I was making $200,000 a year with a pair of clippers. So trust me when I say that by 25 years old, I was closer to my dream body than I ever knew I could be. Trust me when I say that by 25 years old, I was able to retire from a craft I thought most people would take decades to retire from. How did I do it? Did I realize the truth that the rules that garner respect for us as individuals are non-negotiable? I accepted that truth. I had a stoic philosophy. Look, bro, see these rocks? These rocks are gonna be here longer than me, longer than you and I, all these rocks. And to me, that just reminds me that my time on this earth, if I want to make a difference, I gotta really use this time I got wisely. Just like that hourglass and the sand falls through it, we don't know when our last day is. I look back on my life as if that time is already gone. I don't look forward and say one day I'll die. No, I've already died, bro. 25 years of my life is in the past. You can choose your life through your daily habits, your actions, your beliefs. Whatever we want to create for ourselves, it's all possible. You can be ripped, you can be rich, and you can be rare. You can go from a kid who's doing $5 haircuts to $200 minimum, get $1,000 a haircut. You can go from a kid who's a 160-pound vegan to jacked at 195 within just a year later. And you can do all these things through your daily habits, disciplines, and mindsets. And you must do all these things because the rules that garner respect for us as individuals are non-negotiable. Let's go.